AfriForum calls for SABC to restore fixed Afrikaans news slot on SABC2 by Satori News. AfriForum, the South African civil rights organization, has stepped forward with a plea to the South African Broadcasting Corporation, SABC, tightening its grip on the issues surrounding Afrikaans news broadcast timings on the nation's public television. In a fervent letter addressed to the SABC's top brass, the group has voiced its staunch opposition against the erratic scheduling of Afrikaans news bulletins on SABC2, which were recently shuffled to accommodate weekend sports and other events. The organization is pushing for the return of these bulletins to a fixed and undisturbed time slot on SABC2. The contention arose following the SABC's decision to air Afrikaans news bulletins at 18:15 on weekends on SABC2 while maintaining the 20:30 weekday slot on SABC3. This shuffle has not sat well with AfriForum, especially with the letter pinpointing the inconvenience it spells for Afrikaans-speaking viewers and advertisers, who have now been placed in a position where they must toggle between channels and slots to catch the daily news. The sentiment within AfriForum, expressed by Alana Bailey, head of cultural affairs, is that the SABC's decision exhibits a blatant disregard for Afrikaans viewers. Bailey highlights the significance of the Afrikaans community, noting its loyalty and robust market presence, equating to approximately a third of South Africa's consumer base. She criticizes the public broadcaster's strategic move, which seemingly ostracizes this significant demographic, especially during a period where the broadcaster is grappling with financial instability. Beyond the immediate inconvenience to Afrikaans speakers, AfriForum raises broader concerns echoing those of other language communities. The organization argues that the public broadcaster has long dismissed the needs of minority language groups, with complaints about poorly timed news broadcasts and the looming cessation of analog transmissions already in circulation. AfriForum's critique also extends to the overall management of SABC. They point to recent years where mishandling and political entanglements have eroded the broadcaster's once sturdy connection with various community segments it's intended to serve. As viewership wanes, the demand for sensible program schedules, competent management, and respect for all language groups has grown louder, with the treatment of Afrikaans news serving as a litmus test for the broadcaster's commitment to these ideals. The AfriForum push for a stable news slot for one of South Africa's primary languages is a call for inclusivity and represents the clash between cultural rights and the operational challenges of a public broadcaster. It's a situation that echoes globally as media consumption habits evolve and the role of traditional broadcasting comes under scrutiny. The SABC's response will not only reflect its operational direction, but also its sensitivity to the diverse linguistic landscape that defines the South African populace. Thank you for choosing Satori News.